Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sierra, and this is Sierra the Book Addict, and I'm freshly laundered. So today is going to be my March TBR, and it's kind of ambitious, but we'll see how we go along with this. So, for the first book I'll be reading in March, is actually going to be sort of my read-along, which, if you've seen other videos, I talk about that. And it's going to be Voyager, which is the third book in the Outlander series, which I'm doing with some fellow YouTubers and bookstagrammers on Twitter. So if you want to go check that out on my Twitter, I should have the announcement on there and the handle for that. But yeah, we're going to be trying and getting the third one done. You'll be seeing this 3 days before the end of the month. I'm still currently trying to finish it off. The next video we'll kind of discuss the ending of that, so stay tuned for that for the first. The second book that I will be reading is Memories of Ice, which is the third Malazan book, which, if you didn't know, Outlander is 9 books, Malazan is 10 books, and they're both very chunky series. And so I'm actually currently listening to Memories of Ice at the moment, because they're huge. It's like a 42-hour audiobook. I resorted to listening to them because I can understand them better, since I tried reading the first one physically and I got it, but I didn't get it. And I read the second one through audiobook, and it was much better, so I'm going to continue with that. I don't know if we're going to do that every single month, because I was currently supposed to read Memories of Ice last month, well, this month in February, but that didn't happen. So I actually started this, like I said, this is coming out in 3 days before the end of the month, so I started this yesterday, Memories of Ice yesterday, just to kind of get like a jump on it, because it's such a big book. And the third series book that I'm going to be reading this month is KingsBane, which is the second book in the Emperium series. The first one, of course, was Fairyborn. This, I'm hoping, is be really quick, just like the first one, sorry. So, I'm very excited to do that. As I mentioned last month, I'm going to be trying an only reading series once I finish how many books are in that series. So I've been doing a lot of trilogies. So obviously I'm not getting into any more extra, since I'll be reading Voyager and Memories of Ice, and since they're such big books, there won't be any extra except for one series a month. And since I'll be reading the third Emperium book next month, then I'll be able to draw another series once that's done. So that's how that's going to work. So I had 2 books extra off of my novels list for last month. Actually, this month. Sorry, I keep thinking. Anyway, you got that. So I'm currently trying to finish The Prophets as well by Robert Jones Jr., which I have right here. I've kind of put it on the wayside because I was trying to get through Outlander. Not doing so good with this. I have to renew this from my library because I suck. I've only gotten not that far. I'm going to be trying getting a big chunk of this done, hopefully within the first week of March, and getting this done. But we'll see. I love this cover. Like, I love the faces and like how it blends. So it's supposed to be like cloud and sky and the sun. It's beautiful. It's really sad. But yeah, I actually did not do any synopsis, did I, of what all these books are about, but I will have links down below for them so you can just check them out, because I can't be bothered with explaining what they're about. So the second book that I did not get to this month is Tell Me How to Be by Neal Petel. This book I'm going to have to purchase because my library does not have this. it looks really good. Like, I love the cover, and I cannot wait to read it. Don't know anything about it. Obviously, I must have read the synopsis and then added it, and I don't remember what it is. That's like most of my books I read. But yeah, I'm really excited for that. I don't think it's going to be super long, so that should be good. The next one is actually one I'm very excited for, and it's the Fahrenheit 451. And this is the version where the librarian tells like goodbye notes to library books, and it is by Annie Spencer. I cannot wait to get my hands on this. My library owns this. I feel like I'm gonna love it, and I'm gonna do my own copy. I'm super excited for that, so that's great. And then the next one is Chinatown by Charles Yu. This is also a library book in the beginning, and I have an idea it's going to be focused on Chinatown somewhere, and I cannot actually wait to read this, because I love Asian writing. I think it's fantastic. So, yeah, that's going to be super fun. So, I'm going to pull up some information real quick, because the last two books are interesting. So, let's see. One moment. Okay, so the next one I'm going to be doing is the Read Around the World Challenge, which was last year's challenge by the booksgirlsguide.com. They have their own list, which you can go onto the website and check out. And so I made a wheel. I wrote down all the books and numbered them. At least I numbered all the ones I haven't read. There were some on there that are already on my list, so I didn't add those. But I rolled my wheel, and I got the Middle East as a category of what country I'll be reading. And so the two books that I picked are actually both focused in Saudi Arabia. So the first one is Princess by Jean Sasson, which sounds interesting. And Daring to Drive by Manal Al-Sharif. And so I'll be getting to read those as well. I don't have any particular order of how I'm going to read these. I'm probably just going to read them at random, except for the Prophets, because I'm currently reading that. But yeah, that is all what I'm going to be reading. If you are interested in any of these books, the links for their Goodreads page will be in the description below. And if you want to buddy read with me any of these books, or want to join my Outlander read-along, hit me up in the comments or on my Twitter and Instagram, and I'll be happy to get back to you. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you later. Bye.